That was good, family. And I was reading this story in the Bible, right, man, about how Saul, man, hated David, man. He hated him, man, for the simple fact that he killed Goliath. And he actually helped him. So actually, man, it surprised me how David helped Israel, helped the king overcome this giant, and he hated him for it. He acted like he liked it, but when everybody started giving him props, David props for it, he started to hate him. He also like told him like, I want you to become my son-in-law. Sent some people to tell him like, man, no, I want you to tell him, you know what I'm saying, to marry my daughter and all this, and was like tricking him, trying to trick him left and right, try to get him killed by the Philistines, like promoted him above the army just so he can go get him killed. Like later on, David did something similar to someone else, but he was acting like he was doing good for him and good on his behalf and acting like he was with him, but he was really trying to destroy his life. But the Bible says this. It said, and David behaved wisely in all his ways, and the Lord was with him. Therefore, when Saul saw that he had behaved very wisely, he was afraid of him. So sometimes, man, you can be going through stuff, man. You could not even know that people are like after you, man. Or looking like, hey, man, you doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? You're blessed, man. This and that. But all the time, they can be trying to set you up for failure. But to behave wisely. So I'm checking this out, like, man, what is it to behave wisely? To behave wisely is just simply this. Trust in God in everything. That means trust God in everything. That means like humble yourself. No, look, I don't know this. I don't know. He was completely dumbfounded to the point that he was like, "Oh man, it's such an honor for the king. Who am I to become the king's son-in-law?" Like he was just so honored that this man was like putting him in the high places, but the places he was putting him in was like to destroy him. But it said he behaved wisely, and he said when the king saw that the Lord was with David, it made him afraid. So I'm just letting you know, man, just continue to trust God, man. These people that try to, hit you with the okey doke and laughing at you and doing all these things. If you continue to trust God, no matter if they, do it in a bad way or a good way, to try to destroy you, continue to trust God. That's behaving wisely. Behaving wisely is just trusting God through it all. Like even if you know or if you don't know, just don't give up on God because it would make people scared of you. It would make people scared that, oh, I talk so bad about him. Why is he not sad? I talk so bad about him. Why is he not? His spirit isn't broken. I talk so bad. I've done all these kind of witchcraft type things. Like, do you know it's like witchcraft to manipulate somebody into believing something about somebody else? That isn't true. That's witchcraft. To just plot and plan evil schemes against someone, and hoping that they'll be fulfilled through your mischief. That's witchcraft. People think witchcraft is still, drinking potion and mixing up stuff. That's not it. It's just simply just coming up with all these things to destroy someone else. Like, it's just like unjustly. But if you continue to trust God, people will start to see the favor of God over your life. They will see why these things don't work because, God is evident. It's evident that God, and that is behaving wisely. So I just tell you today, man, continue to trust in God. Continue to behave wisely through it all. Continue to give God the glory. I mean, you'll come out on top, man.